I was personally excited to see this new feature, and I'm happy to share the good news in this Salesforce tip. Admins can now customize the email that is sent to new users. When you create a new user, that user receives an activation email from Salesforce similar to this one. It's pretty plain, doesn't come from anyone they recognize, and definitely isn't very attractive or personal. New with the Spring 25 release, you can make that Salesforce activation email far more welcoming, less confusing, and packed with all the most vital information for a new teammate. That puts important information all in one place. What's more, it only takes 3 steps. With this new feature, you can add your company's branding so that the user recognizes it immediately. That alerts them this is not junk mail. You can provide clear guidance on how to log in for the first time. You can provide additional onboarding instructions and helpful links. This is a lifesaver for new teammates who can refer to this email until they get their legs under them. You can share links to any onboarding documents, Trailhead for Salesforce training, the employee handbook, really anything that's helpful for a new Salesforce user. You can also tell them about other systems they need to connect with and how to do it. Maybe most importantly, you can make this a true welcome email. You can make it more personal and inviting, and depending on your use case, you could introduce yourself as a resource. I really see this as a great opportunity to start your users off on the right foot. The great news is there are only 3 steps to get this set up. The less than great news is that this functionality is only available using classic email templates. That means if you want to use your own logo, colors, and formatting, you'll need to create a classic letterhead as well, or maybe you already have one. So step 1 is to create a classic letterhead. And just a heads up, you'll have to switch to classic to add your logo to the Documents tab. Next, create a classic email template. Put everything in that you like, including that classic letterhead you just created, and be certain to include the merge field for the verification link. It's called New User Welcome Email Link. Lastly, set your new email template as the default welcome email template in Setup under Session Settings. That's a wrap. Your users are now welcomed with a personalized and clear introduction to your Salesforce org and company. It's a much better way to set them up for success.